Hey guys, welcome to my channel and I'm your host Nishand Krishna. We are starting this episode from the Metropolitan Museum. This is exactly where we ended the previous version of our video. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, then please do watch it. I am here in the US exploring places in New York and New Jersey. So if you haven't seen my previous videos, it's all there in the description below. Please do explore. We are actually starting from the Metropolitan Museum to the other parts of the city. So what we'll do is we will take the subway from Central Park, and then from there we will go to Times Square. But I'm going to explore Times Square in the evening because that is when the real lights of Times Square come out. So I have 3-4 places to explore in and around that area. So let's start from the Metropolitan Museum and move towards Times Square. But before we go to Times Square, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified on the next video. I have a lot more interesting videos coming up. Now, let's go to Times Square. So as I walk towards the subway station, everywhere in New York you find this small kiosk which kind of you can grab a quick snack from any of these stores. That's the beauty of New York. In order to go back to the 59th Street, I'm just walking through the Central Park. I think that's the shortest way of reaching the station. So, Central Park again. A water body here in Central Park. This is what I come to understand. This is all man-made. This entire area was man-made 150 years ago. You see the squirrels here? Finally, I could show you a glimpse of the squirrel which I have been telling you from a long time. But just look how beautiful this area is maintained. I mean, I am totally awed by the way how they have maintained this place. So guys, we have finally reached the St. Columbus Circle. This is where from here we will take the metro to Times Square. So this is the St. Columbus Circle. The trees that you see there is actually Central Park. The building that you see here is the Trump International Hotel. So you should see how easy the system is. Now all that I have to do is tap my card here and it says go and then just move it. That's it. All that I did was just tap my credit card in the box there and it just said go. Right? Now we will go to downtown. Now there's no confusion right now. Last time when we came, that was up towards uptown. Now we will have to go towards downtown. So you can always ask me how did the amount get deducted. So I think it's a standard rate for however long your trip is, right? So that is what I get to understand. I think it deducts about $3.25 and that is it. Guys, we have now come to the 42nd Street, which is the Times Square subway station. Now we came from the 59th Street to the 42nd Street, so which means we have covered 17 streets in the subway, and so there are a lot more interesting places to cover. Times Square itself has a lot of prominent places in and around, so we'll cover all of them. Let's walk towards the street level now. Now guys, I'm walking towards the Grand Central, which there is a Times Square station. I'm now walking towards the Grand Central Terminus. So guys, this is Madame Tussauds, which is the world's greatest wax museum.
Which one you want?
You can see a picture of The Rock right in front of it.
Yep.
So this is the Madame Tussauds museum here. What I'll do is I'll cover up the other areas and then see if we have time and we can then go here. So guys, now I am at the Bryant Park. The Bryant Park is a 9.6 acre public park located in the New York City. This is a privately managed park. So it's located between the 5th Avenue and the Avenue of the Americas, which is the 6th Avenue. One half contains lawn, shaded walkways and amenities such as carousel and all of that. Now the park also hosts several events, including the seasonal village winter and an ice rink and shops during the winter. And you can see a lot of shops here. All of these are retail stores, and I think these light will take effect at night, but there are so many retail stores inside the Bryant Park.
So it's in 19 minutes.
It's over here. The place, I'm pretty sure it's. I look forward to.
So there is some event already happening. This is the ice skating rink at the Bryant Park. Very similar to what we saw in Central Park, but I think this is even grander and bigger. Now let's walk further, and there are a few more places to see in the same street. Here is the next prominent place in New York, which is called the New York Public Library. Again, a very architecturally rich building. The New York Public Library is a public library system in the city. With nearly 53 million items, the New York is the second largest public library in the United States and the fourth largest in the world. It's a private, non-governmental, independently managed corporation operating with both private and public finance. So the opening hours are 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. and till 6 p.m. on weekends. So let me just walk in and see what is there inside. Remember, this is the fourth largest library in the world.
Just like you get the
There's something called as the Astor Hall, and let's see what they have there.
Public libraries are closed on Sundays.
So this is the main library hall. I think this is another very different, very unique place, which you won't generally find a library which is the fourth largest, and this almost look like a palace, isn't it? So here they have named the endowment funds that they have received. which means people have funded for great research and education, and they've listed all of them here. So it's a different place. I always like to explore places which are quite different than the usual thing. Madame Tussauds, I think you would have seen a lot of videos, and that's why I thought I'll keep it for the last. If I get time, I'll explore. But otherwise, these are some of the places that you wouldn't generally find. And look at how beautiful the library is set. So guys, now we are moving towards Grand Central Terminus. Now the Grand Central Terminal, or simply called as Grand Central, is a commuter rail terminal located in the 52nd Street. Look at the architecture. I mean, I just can't believe that a terminal has got an architecture like this. Now let's go in. I've seen this again in a lot of movies, and that's the reason why I was motivated to come here. Let's see how the interior of the Grand Central looks like. Look at the architecture. I mean, can you believe that this is just a terminal? This is a train terminal, in fact. And can you believe what the architecture is? If you haven't seen my Oculus video, you should definitely watch it. That is when we went to WTC. So you should watch the video when I went to WTC and kind of captured the WTC railway station, which is called the Oculus. I think that was phenomenal. Grand Terminus doesn't disappoint either. I mean, how beautiful is this architecture? There are huge chandeliers. I'm just walking towards the main concourse to see if there is anything even more valuable for us to capture. This is the main concourse of the Grand Central Railway Station. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Again, I'm reiterating, this is a railway terminal, and look at how beautifully architected this place is. Phenomenal, beautiful. No wonder why this is one of the most visited places in the world. I didn't want to miss this out. These are places that is very different, right? And I definitely did not want to miss this in my visit to NYC. So guys, as we step out, this is the exterior view of the Grand Central. Let me see if I can take a picture of that. So this is the exterior view of the Grand Central. So guys, as I was walking, I just found a Best Buy store here. I'm going to see if I can find out any electronic gadget to buy. I'm just thinking about it. Let me go inside and then explore. So guys, I just finished my shopping at Best Buy. I bought a Moto G phone for myself. So that's like a small shopping that I did at Best Buy. So with this, what I would like to do is I would like to end this edition of my video. But remember that I'm going to explore few more places in New York, which is very important for me, and that's the reason why I want to have very detailed video on all of these places. So right after this, I'm going to the Rockefeller Center. We are going to go to the top, to the 70th floor, and see the entire view of New York. From there, we will go to the most important place, which is the Times Square, and then we are going to go from there to the Empire State Building. So at least you will be getting to see 2 to 3 videos of the most beautiful places at New York. So don't miss it. So if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and also hit the bell icon to be notified on the next video. I have a lot more interesting US videos coming up. Till then, stay tuned. Till the next edition, signing off, Nishand.